Hi everybody, I'm Bill Whittle and this is Afterburner. You know, I had a knockout thought a few days ago. I've been doing these Afterburners for a little over 4 years now, and just about all of them have essentially been opposition pieces. In the main, criticisms and observations about this disastrous man and his disastrous administration. And the thought I had was, this may be the last of these kind of Afterburners, because I think there's a very, very good chance that the next time I stand on this stage 2 weeks from now, there will be a new president-elect and a new future for America. So I'd like to keep things very short and sweet today and simply remind you of the stakes in case you may be thinking of sitting this one out. Now, you can consult the previous Afterburners for an extensive list of Barack Obama's failures of policy and even greater failures of character. There's, of course, the apologies to the dictators and the fanatics. There's a support for the criminals in Occupy Wall Street, 300 plus dead in Fast and Furious, selling out our missile defense and the entire nation of some of the bravest people in the world, the Poles, to the former KGB agent who commands our geopolitical archenemy in exchange for political cover until he can get past being reelected, at which point he'll be more flexible. There's the image of the horizontal, streaked, bloody fingerprints of American citizens being pulled from a consulate in Benghazi during a fight which we now learn lasted 6 hours, and during which, after being informed of a AK-47 and RPG attack which was still ongoing, the President of the United States calmly went to bed. And as I speak, a man sits in an American prison for having made a movie that this same president has used for a cover-up for his failure. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here in America, there's a political prisoner, and at this exact instant, a man is sitting in jail for speaking his mind, and whose hearing is scheduled for 3 days after the election that will determine whether or not the man who put him in prison for exercising his First Amendment rights gets sent packing or gets rewarded for this behavior with another term. Now, all presidents get everything of importance done in their first term, usually in the first 100 days of their first term. This was as true of Reagan as it will be for Obama should he be reelected. 2 weeks before his election, he released a slim pamphlet finally explaining to the American people his bold vision for the future. It's the same as his bold vision for the past 4 years. You know, whenever you hear Barack Obama say we need to do better, better with the economy, better with education, better with the debt, better with the military, better with the Mideast, better with anything, just keep in mind, he is not, like Mitt Romney, a challenger. Whenever Barack Obama says we need to do better, what he's really saying is that we need to do better than Barack Obama. He's voting present on his first term in office, as he always does, trying to convince you of the need for a second, which, if it occurs, will not be anything so much as another 4 years of a painful, throbbing toothache that just will not go away and keep us from any joy or happiness for as long as it continues to rot in our mouths. Will Mitt Romney be any better? Who knows? But I will say one thing, and this came to me very late in this election cycle. If Romney is elected, the coiled spring of an economy that's waiting not for leadership, but just some fundamental answers on tax rates, whatever they're going to be, and regulations, whatever they're going to be, well, that economy is going to explode with growth. And once the left realizes that not only are food stamps going to still be there, but also the jobs that might make food stamps unnecessary, they'll be there too, well, there's a chance, I think, that Mitt Romney's fundamental decency and calm, patient, play-to-win intelligence, none of which was immediately obvious to me, but which becomes more and more apparent every day, may in fact help not only to heal 4 years of Obama on the right, but 8 years of George W. Bush on the left. There's a chance, it's only a chance, I know, that this lifelong businessman who said all along that government does not create jobs or wealth may in fact get out of the way and try to take as much of the government out of the way with him as he possibly can. We're going to win this election. And I only say that because every single time I've seen a positive sign out there, and they are coming fast and furious now, if you'll pardon the expression, I've seen with the good news an automatic, almost hysterical coda. Don't take anything for granted and vote like the future of your children depends on it, because it does. And so let the final words before what will hopefully become the first post-Obama Afterburner be those of Thomas Howell, who in 1570 said, "Count not thy chickens that unhatched be, weigh words as wind till thou find certainty." Or, as Han Solo would say, "Great poll numbers, kid, don't get cocky."